they were doing some kind of cool stuff. So maybe it's not necessary. But anyway, on this particular song, that's one thing that I hadn't quite made a decision upon.
Sounds like good options either way.
Tom, it might be smart to at least in our current setup identify how many open channels we have. I think I don't. I know we don't have many. Okay, it'd be
Okay.
good to at least identify that for down the road. Oh, so you're saying we have guest vocal input? So we have one channel, and that's currently guest vocal. On and off.
On and off, but we need to have his channel there for communication purposes, if nothing else. So it's.
I'm just trying to identify how many we have in the current setup, with Billy and the two guitars. And I guess we don't have any channels open, really, except for that guest vocal. Yeah, it's guitar vocal. Well, it was. Oh, that's right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I think we would have to put it in the guest vocal spot, and Russ doesn't get one on the end.
Well, the lead vocal is channel number 1, right? Channel 25, excuse me. Yeah, okay. Channel 25, then Derek, guitar, Steve, Sean, me, right?
Okay, yeah.
And then 2 more vocal channels.
The Billy
Okay.
vocal will turn over to be the lead vocal.
Okay.
Basically,
All right, so
'cause Billy's switching over.
where that 7th channel, what is it? 30 33? No. 30, 31. Yeah,
Right.
but isn't the where Russ is, isn't that currently channel 31? Yeah.
Yes, actually, yes. That microphone.
That's it, Doc.
That's Bill vocal.
Okay. Is that going to be Bill vocal? I mean, when Billy's singing, he's going to be in the lead spot. So maybe you want to kind of rename things to, yeah, or for our
Yeah.
purposes, Russ, Russ vocal, because that's more or less what he's going to be the most of. So
That's cool.
Just saying.
That means we're gonna. That means we can have Russ have his own microphone and still have a microphone or channel open. Okay, so that's good. So we have stereo guitars, 2 of them, one of each. Right. Okay. So
Yes, sir. One of each.
yes, sir, one of each.
yeah, exactly what I was thinking.
In the end, there's just one.
So we do actually have one more. We have one channel open. Okay, but it's good to know.
Well, we can put a mixer in it.
Okay, so
We'll figure it out.
Dum, 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 and then it goes.
Couple things I got on this.
Okay.
What about clicking up the tempo, just like slightly, couple clicks maybe.
Could he get away?
Not too
Say
much.
again?
Advance the tempo slightly.
Still got the talk back on, Tom? Yeah, okay. That's fine. Thank you. Right now we're at 145.
And it keeps it consistent when we get to the verse, right?
Actually, it kicks up goes up to 147.
When it gets to the verse.
Yes.
Right.
And then,
Okay.
And then back to 145, and then 147, and then 145 again, I guess, for the solo pattern. And
Can we
then-
listen to it and just see how it feels?
Sure.
Go
sure.
through it, and with that in mind, because we are speeding up the verses and bringing back the choruses, because we kind of we previously worked on that that combo.
Right. No, I don't want to mess that up.
You're saying that it feels slow at the beginning.
I wouldn't mind taking the whole tempo map and clicking it forward. Instead of 45 or 145, 147, okay, go 147, 149. Or
In
just
other words,
one.
You're feeling the whole thing too slow.
Yes. That's my point. I'm feeling the whole thing just a little too slow. But I'm
let's
not
do it a
I'm
little
not
bit more before we
Okay,
decide on that.
I'm not absolute on that, but there is another thing though. After the sax solo, right? We got 6 bars there, and after the first right there, when it goes back to the G, everybody hits that anticipation. Real
Yeah.
strong, real. And with
I don't
space.
know where you are, sir.
This is on the intro, right? And you come in and the sax solo starts. Dun, dun,
Oh, you're talking about the intro.
yeah. And it goes to the 4 for 6 bars, and then Pete after those 6 bars, Pete goes. Dun,
Yeah, so there's just some change.
But-
There's some chords
Oh,
that in there that I'm doing that you'll hear, and we'll
we-
get 'em-
Punctuate
get 'em
'em.
synced.
Just the last one. The last one is what I'm talking about. That big punch back to the G.
Before we go to the. Well, here I think Steve. Steve's.
Isn't the punch on 1? 1. Bum, bum, bum.
No, this is before that. This is before we go into the song.
Steve, I like your idea of playing down the track at the current tempo, and making our decision about about that.
I think it deserves at the very least one more
One-
time through.
one more
with
ping.
that in mind.
Absolutely, I'm not against it.
All righty. Well, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll nod this thing in where I'm talking about.
4.
Right there. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. When we go back to the G, everybody's got to hit that anticipation. That's the one I'm talking about. So let's take it from where we go to the 4 chord, 6 bars of the 4 chord.
Okay. Without the track for
Sure.
now.
2, 3, and. Thank you.
Is that-
That's it. That's all I wanted. That's just that little.
I'll try to remember.
Because the bass makes a point of jamming that too, and I think it tightens up the whole thing.
Although, when we get to the signature part, that emphasis is on a 1, like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, absolutely. We're all good. I'm not talking about changing anything else except that note.
I was reserving judgment till I understood what you were trying to say.
No, just that note.
You are a man beyond your wisdom.
I was waiting.
So,
I was waiting to object until I knew what the.
So Sean, I know what you mean about the tempo wanting to be a little bit faster, because like this particular arrangement was, they did it at a faster tempo.
Yeah.
It was like their opener. Willie Weeks comes out by himself and starts playing the.
Yeah.
I'm not so tied up.
That's more or less the tempo they did it at that particular.
That's pretty quick.
Yeah, it's
pretty
quick.
zippy.
It is zippy.
You know, I mean,
It worked for their live
that
concert.
Might be, that might be fine for the beginning part, but,
Yeah.
but once it goes to that signature intro line of taking it to the streets,
Right.
that's just too fast.
What do you think? I mean, should we do something different at the top?
I don't think we should mess with a pocket we're trying to establish.
Yeah,
Maybe
no,
we
let's-
should
let's-
run through it and maybe see how it feels.
Yeah,
because
let's let it gel. Let it gel.
it feels like it's got a pocket that it's
I'm with you, man.
you know,
Let it-
with
let
the
it-
tempos. I don't mind it.
It's not
where
broke.
It's at, yeah.
It's not broke.
Yeah.
And it might be easier to sing
we're
over
just
too.
tweaking it, that's all.
Yeah. It's easier to sing over it too if it's not running too quick.
Although I think because the initial tempo caught us off guard once or twice when we did this, I think maybe the apprehension that caused is lingering. When
Yeah.
it could be blown over. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, we have a tendency to do that. You know, it's
Yeah, that's what makes us us.
yeah.
It makes it great.
But we know where to put a fence up if we need to.
Reviewing this version today, you know, I got that zippiness going already.
Right. see,
I listened to it over and over
I
today.
do not have the. I didn't listen to the original. I'm looking at it like this is just our version of it.
This is it. Yeah.
Right.
Make no
So
mistake.
I've only heard like the Doobie Brothers do this maybe once, you know, and it was zippier. So I have no reference. I'm not trying to keep it at the same tempo.
No,
Let's,
it's all
um,
good, man.
Let's run it again where it's at.
Try
At-
the pocket,
At,
yeah.
at 145. Let's do let's get into the verse. And,
Two, one, two, three, four.
You don't know me, but I'm your brother. I won't waste you in this living hell. You don't know my kind in your world. Very soon, time will tell. You telling me the things you're gonna do for me. Yeah. I'm blind and I know that's what I think I see. Taking it to the street. Taking it to the street. Taking it to the street. No more need for running. Taking it to the street. Well, now. Take this message to my. Is that it? Did I go on?
oh, good.
You will find him everywhere. Wherever people live together. Time and poverty, despair. You telling me the things you're gonna do for me. And now I'm blind and I know that's what I think I see. Taking it to the street. Taking it to the street. Taking it to the street. yeah. For you, telling me the things you're gonna do for me. Yeah. I'm Brian down, I know just what I think I see.
Taking it to the street.
Taking it to the street.
Taking it to the street.
No more need for running.
Taking it to the street.
Yeah.
Taking it to the street.
Taking it.
To the street.
We'll discuss this further.
Taking it to the street.
I know I'm
To
on.
the street.
Taking it to the street.
Taking it to the streets. Taking it to the streets. Taking it to the streets. Taking it to the street. Taking it to the street.
How many times we go?
Doc, you're not.
I'm sorry, fellas. I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
Really?
Okay, yeah, I haven't.
We just got to that part.
Is that the turnaround?
Taking it to the street.
Whoa, okay.
1, 2.
That's one of them Fast and Furious
Hey,
size.
Sean, can you give me some bass? I'm okay.
Taking it to the streets.
Okay, there we go. I was losing you. I thought. At the end of the first chorus,
Yeah.
I think I blew that little piano lick. But we're. That's the.
The end of that.
Conga thing.
Yeah, but and like with the guitar doing that. You know what? Let me ask you something. On that particular section, that first chorus. Taking it to the streets. 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 Boom, boom. Take this message. So do an extra bar.
Talking about 4 beats of air.
I don't hate it.
4 beats of air.
Well, you know, on the recording when Baxter does that bend.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's what what would that smell like?
Well, you know, we got the guitar players to bend it.
Taking it to the streets. Taking it to the street. Taking it to the streets. Go ahead.
Don't hold back.
Too much? Too little? To try and love again?
I don't know. I mean, my initial reaction was to gag.
Okay, all right.
But that's just because I was in the middle of a vape. That's all.
And now you have a reaction. You want to cut your limbs off? Is that the?
And now I'm not so sure whether that could be cool if you put an extra bar in there, and so make it 2 bars.
You know, Russ has got a lot of singing dives that he does very nice, too, you know.
Put the extra bar in there, Doc. Let's give it a shot and see what it feels like.
Okay, can we play it just us the one time?
Okay, of course.
And there's going to be like, something like that going on, right?
Russ has got 1 million of those in his,
okay.
As
in
long
his
as
bag.
you're still going.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as that locomotion doesn't really stop with you.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I like that.
Let's do the first chorus.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Taking
Taking it to the streets.
to the street.
to the streets.
No more need for running.
To the streets.
Hey, now. Take this message to my brother.
What do you think?
It doesn't bother me. And actually, it kind of emphasizes what was there. I mean, I love that little break section, the way it is originally. But this kind of makes more of it, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Doesn't bother me.
It makes the listener go, what?
Yeah, man, but you're right. But keeping
As long as you
locomotion.
keep that bongo thing going on,
Right.
and let the guitar go, or whatever they're going to do.
If he looks like that, we got to do a close up.
Let them cry a little bit, let them, have a few tears.
Well, we need faces. Faces.
Like, oh God, here comes the second verse.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Oh, my God.
Oh yeah.
It's Christopher Walken.
All right. Okay. I put it in the track. Should we try it?
Yeah, because I want to hear this other boom, boom, doom, 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 doom.
Okay. Should we try it on the same spot on the first chorus with the track?
Yeah. A bar before.
3, 4.
Taking it to the streets.
Take it to the
Taking it
streets.
to the streets.
No more need for
Taking it to
running.
the streets.
Yeah, no. Take this message to my
What do you think?
brother.
Continue.
You will find him everywhere. Wherever people live together. Time and poverty to spare. On you. Telling me the things you're gonna do for me. And I'm blind and know just what I think I see.
Taking it to the streets.
Taking it to the streets.
Taking it to the streets.
No more need for
Taking it to
running.
the streets.
Double chorus.
Taking it to the streets.
Take it,
Taking it to the
We'll
streets.
discuss this further.
To the streets.
I know I wanna
Taking it to the streets.
take it to the streets. Oh, you telling me the things you're gonna do for me. Yeah, I'm blind and I know just what I think I see.
Taking it to the streets.
Taking it to the streets.
Taking it to the streets.
No more need for
Taking it to
running.
the streets.
Yeah,
Taking it to the streets.
taking it.
Taking it to the streets.
We'll discuss this further.
Taking it to the streets.
I know I'm gonna
Taking it to the streets.
take it to the streets.
Taking it to the streets. Taking it to the streets.
Taking another ride down.
Taking it to the
Tell it
streets.
to my brother.
Taking it to the
Tell it
streets.
to my sister.
Taking it to the streets.
Taking it
Taking it to the streets.
to the street.
Taking it to the streets.
so the taking it to the
And then. And then.
that.
You want to take it after the slow roll? The slow roll? Sure. Or, well, Doc, what do you think? What do you think?
What are you guys thinking about the arrangement overall?
I
It
think if
seems
we did anything else to it, that would be overkill.
okay.
Oh, it's kind of
you know,
I
it's-
actually like the tempo. I'll be honest with you. You don't have
You
to
know,
force the vocal.
I think we're keeping everything else pretty stock, for the most part. Wouldn't you say? I mean, if we're doing a tribute, we're keeping shit relatively close.
I don't
Overall,
think,
wouldn't
I
you
don't
say?
think it's too far out.
Yeah.
I just think that anything more would be overkill.
There's nothing left. We put the little
A
zing
little
in
overkill
there,
is-
and then the turnaround, and then the gospel thing at the end.
I'm sorry. Say
What
again.
if I
DC?
wanted to break it down? Keep it right there. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it.
Do you want to lose the breakdown section?
No.
I-
It gives you a reason to go into it. It's like
Out
it's like
with
a
it, son!
it's like a pause.
Maybe
It's like a
instead of 7 times, do the 3 times on the breakdown.
So we go into it quicker.
It's after a double chorus. You know what I mean? It's after a double chorus, right? So we're doing a full double chorus,
Yeah.
right? And so I'm thinking maybe if we shorten that, it's not like I said. I don't hate it the way it is at all.
Well, I want to make sure everybody's in total lust with it, you know. So what do you think?
When we was doing it live, we'd be on a roll, and that's kind of why we put that sort of that sanctification in it. Now,
Right.
I mean, we're no different live if we're streaming, so you know that does give
right.
the singer a little bit more to chomp on.
Right. I was gonna
If
say
you
we
will,
got 2 guitar players too, baby.
We got guitar players that can maybe help if we need on the outcomes, but if
I don't think it's lacking. It's I'm not sure when it goes after the breakdown. I'm not sure when it goes and how it goes to that minute by minute deal.
Okay. At the breakdown, right in the breakdown, we have.
And that, when you say breakdown, is that just vocals? Is it vocals and
Yes.
drums? Is it
Yeah,
vocals,
vocals and drums. You know.
just vocals and no music?
Yes, vocals and no music.
I'll put myself down.
so then
So then at that point it's 7 times, 14 bars of that, and I've got a vibroslap.
I heard it.
I didn't.
That goes. I thought that was, that's the indicator that we're going back into the chorus.
I believe, yeah, the last time.
Or is that the boom, bing, bang, bang, bing, bang, 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 bang?
We went over it before, and I actually got through that section okay last time. So
I don't like the ending. I think we should do the other section to end it too.
Which other section? We could do that.
Right there.
Speaking for anybody who would sing this song, you just chopped off the fact that I would put on it if it was me.
I got you.
By not having that, sanctification on the background, that's how we used to do it, and I could lose it. You break it down, give it some. So I mean, we can do the stock ending of sorts like that, but as a singer, I'm like that just chopped off the.
Yeah, I wasn't even thinking of that, brother. So I'm sorry.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I don't mean it in a bad way,
I
I'm
was,
just-
thinking, I was thinking about the video that we did, taking it to that street, and then and then you remember that the video that we did?
Right, because
That I can't seem to get that out of my mind, so that's the reason he went there, I think.
but live we used to do the breakdown on the back end, didn't we, Doc?
I think I'm not sure.
Maybe I'm confused.
When we do it off the top of our heads, I think if I recall, we put like kind of a gospel type of.
I
Right,
think
but
we
that
even
was
like
on the
taking
right.
it to the street. I think
Well, that's right. There's like a second line in Louisiana. Tingle, 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 tingle. Cross the river.
I'm just saying. There's all ways to go overboard.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm getting close to the rail.
Yeah, but if you got a life preserver on, you take a chance. No, that's true. It all depends. I don't
Okay,
know.
so for the ending, DC, do you?
If it was me, if I was doing the lead, let me tell you, everything else that's in it is perfect. But after going through all that was always a perfect way to end it, to give it the sanctification. You let the singer, get a drummer some, if you will, in this case. Especially because you get the bang and it's bum 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 bum. I don't know. For musical drama, it works for me as a singer, but
I don't have a problem with it.
For-
Well, the only thing I want to do is get to the is start a bar before the Acapulco section,
Okay.
and try to get my mind wrapped around the 14 bars that I need to count out and sing and play while we're getting to
Gotcha,
that
gotcha.
minute-by-minute part.
now you could also get to the Doc. The guitars could on that last thing on the back. They could,
Yeah, they'll be doing something.
do what they do.
Hold the thought.
All right. We'll go with what he said.
But let's so it'll be tick 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 taking it to the street like so.
The open
Okay.
breakdown section.
So
Taking it to the street.
Taking it to
Taking it to the street. Taking it to the streets.
I'm gonna take you.
Taking it to the streets.
Yeah,
Taking it to the streets. Taking it to the streets.
to my sister.
Taking it to the streets.
the father.
All right. I just need to go over that a few times. Same place.
you want to do it again?
Yeah. Dog.
Taking it to the streets.
This is the breakdown.
Taking it to the streets.
Hey,
Taking it to the streets. Taking it to the streets. Taking it to the streets. Taking it to the streets.
Tell it to my brother.
Taking it to the streets.
I'm gonna take it.
My bad. My bad. I'm terribly sorry. I had the track on a loop and it didn't go to the ending. So it
Doc is here. Doc is not here. Doc is here.
the same thing. Bar before the big breakdown, and we'll take it out.
If I had as many things to manage as you do,
Bar before the breakdown, take it out.
I'd have to have a personal assistant for my setup.
Hey.
I'll throw in the Hammond too. All right. Yeah.
All right. No worries.
Bar before the breakdown for the breakdown. So, 2, 3.
Taking it to the streets.
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 Taking it to the
I'm
streets.
gonna let the world know.
Taking it to the streets.
I'm gonna tell it to my brother, tell it to my sister, tell it
Taking
to
it to the streets.
no, no, yeah.
Taking it to the streets.
Taking it to the streets.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think?
I like it.
You got something?
I like it.
You want to do that much again? Then maybe call it.
Horseshack.
Ooh, Mr. Peebly. Ooh.
Mr. Carter.
Down in front.
I got some lighting cues on this. So can we observe?
What on the boom beam bang?
On second thought, I don't want to cut anything out. I like it the way it is.
Okay. All right.
That's the way I'm feeling.
I've already been cut, and I don't want
That's
any
my
more cutting.
story, and I'm sticking to it now.
Okay. So from the top.
You don't know me, but I'm your brother. I was raised here in this living hell. You don't know my kind in your world. Very soon time will tell. You telling me the things you're gonna do for me. I'm blind and I know just what I think I see.
To the streets.
Taking it to the streets.
To the streets.
No more need for running.
Taking it to the streets.
Yeah.
Extra ball.
Take this message to my brother. You will find him everywhere. Wherever people live together. None in poverty, despair. On you. Telling me the things you're gonna do for me. And now I'm blind and I know just what I see.
To the streets.
Taking it to the streets.
To the streets.
No more need
Nice.
folks, will be the end of that.
Very nice.
Oh, no, I like it.
I'm not one of the kind to have a seizure. Not from flashing moving lights.
Okay. Yeah, there it is. It caught up. So looking at some of those cues, some of them obviously look a tad on the bright side.
Tom, are you?
And yeah. But what do you? And I'll work on that, of course. So, do you think the arrangement we can work with?
I can work with it.
Really quick, think it'll work?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, great. Well,
I've come accustomed
got to
it.
work it to make it work.
It's growing on me.
all right. Well,
You got to work it to make it work.
all right. Well,
You gotta clean it first.
Clean it up. You got to wash it up.
that was
That
good.
is my boy.
Shall we eat and drink and be silly?
Yes.
I'm already one of those. Bye, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you. We'll be back.